Alright, what's up you guys? So this was supposed to be a reaction video. However, the reaction was over an hour long in the documentary. Went for an hour 18. So at that point I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a base recap and review. So I watched Simply Complicated, and y'all, I thought I knew Demi Levato, but we do not know. She's been through some things. I'm just relieved that she's alive after everything that happened. Like, there's so much you can hear in the media, but y'all, when they go brutally honest, in depth, this was the most in-depth documentary I've ever watched in a while. So I'm just gonna go through like the major reveals, not like every single reveal. We get a little bit of a backstory into Demi's childhood, and one thing we didn't know was that the history with her dad. With her dad, her biological father, she refers to him by that. He had, a past, with drugs and alcohol, and he chose that over her sister and her mom. It was very difficult for her, and it kind of made her really think mentally, ask why did he choose that over her, and that kind of made her kind of go towards her history of addiction. Her mom remarried in '97. Her mom remarried, and she refers to her stepdad as her dad, which I totally get. And she does openly say that she has daddy issues, and I got daddy issues, man. That's a relatable thing for me. She was a pageant kid. I keep forgetting that she was on Barney with Selena, and I hate how her and Selena aren't friends anymore. Barney to Disney, bruh, that's like a lifelong friendship there. That's like the Britney and Christina thing all over again. So when she got the part for Camp Rock, she had done, before she got the part for Camp Rock, she had been a bunch of cameos in a bunch of shows. A lot of them I didn't know she was a cameo in. Then she got Camp Rock at 15, and she instantly became the face of the entire franchise. I didn't realize how much pressure and how much was being put on her. She had a TV show, she had Disney movies, she had albums at the same time. Because she went from doing on a Camp Rock to the Jonas Brothers tour to having her own tour. I'm like, for a regular person, that can cause them to burn out fast. For a teenager, that is just crazy. Started drinking and doing cocaine at 13. I had no idea that it started that far back. And we get a little glimpse of how bad it was and how it was being dealt with and how it was showing. Which leads to the incident involving one of her backup dancers. We didn't really know a lot, but we kind of get insight into more what happened. So basically, Demi had a party, in her hotel during the tour with the Jonas Brothers. She invited people over. She bought the alcohol, she bought the drugs, and they basically trashed the entire hotel room. The hotel was threatening them, and they went to the people who were trying to find out, okay, what happened. One of the backup dancers told, Kevin Sr., the Jonas Brothers' dad, who was in charge of the whole tour, that Demi was on Adderall, and that's how it got into the public that she was on Adderall. Basically, Demi went to Kevin Sr., and she manipulated him into telling her who told on her. I did not know how manipulative she was able to be when it came to that. So she got the name, she got on the plane, a bunch of people, and she punched homegirl in the face. I'm just like, whoa, what? This is like, whoo! This is whoo! Like, it gets you a sense of how bad it was. Another thing I didn't know is that she nearly overdosed one time, and how bad her addiction was. You watch her on American Idol, you could not tell that she was hungover. You couldn't tell she was hungover, or that she had just thrown up on the way there. We didn't know that. Another thing is that she was actually, the last time she did a documentary was back in 2012. She was actually high on cocaine. And this was a documentary talking about her sobriety, and it was just like eye-opening. It was like, whoa, it's a very difficult thing that she's dealing with. Another thing that I didn't know is that Demi how bad her bullying was. I did not know girls were that mean in middle school. I thought I had it bad. Demi had it way more worse. These girls, this popular girl that she became friends with, she and her friends started a petition to have Demi kill herself. Why are kids so mean? That's just horrible. Like, if I wanted to punch them girls in the face for her and just give Demi a hug, like, God, people are just cruel these days, and people don't pay attention to that. But it's an actual thing that people will do. My goodness. And then we cut to, you know, her battle with her eating disorder, and basically how she would be, you know, purging, and how it would affect her, you know, towards food. And it kind of had a relapse when she and Wilmer broke up, which led us to her relationship with Wilmer. I did not know that she was 17 when they met, and that they waited until she was 18, even though they're so cute together. Like, oh my goodness, y'all, I thought they were gonna get married, but then they broke up. You know, the real reason behind it is because Demi was in a place where, like, she was kind of dependent on people, and she didn't want to be dependent. So I see how she wants to have that independent thing before she can go to being with somebody. But bruh, she still loves him. She openly says that she still loves him. I'm just like, oh my god, this is too much. This is just so many feels. Oh my god, I want to cry. So then we find out that she's on a dating app, like it's like a premium dating app for celebrities, and she's open to both men and women, which is totally fine. I mean, it's actually kind of surprising that people really come out with like what their sexuality is, and Demi's completely open to how she, you know, feels. She lets out her heart, and she's a hopeless romantic. She admits that. She loves love, and she wants to be loved, just like everyone else. One of my favorite things out of the documentary was seeing how she was constructing the album. She has the tendency to be a perfectionist, and you can openly see that when she's recording the song. She will record over and over, and she would pick what kind of tracks that she wants to play and how she wants to open her soul up, and how she picked the singles. She was so happy. I feel like this album is the best one she's done out of her career. Like, she opened her soul. You see her be so happy. It's unbelievable. And then we see clips of her, you know, doing promo for stuff. She's so excited and happy to be doing all these things. And we haven't seen Demi this happy in a long time. Like, she has grown so much since starting, you know, her career. She's at a point where she's happy. She is 5.5 years sober. She is growing. She is maturing. She's a work in progress, as we all are. And it's simply complicated, like the title. Anyway, that is my recap and review. This is probably the best thing I've ever watched. I have so much appreciation for her right now, because I grew up on Demi. I was singing her songs at age 12, and I'm still singing her songs, including the new album. I'm definitely buying the entire album now, because I love every single song. Anyway, if y'all want to watch the documentary for yourselves, here is the description in my description. The link in my description. I don't know what's up with me today. Anyway, it's your girl. Peace out and more love.